Is how are you doing today? Because I'm doing fine. I just have a little problem, and it is with this game that I've recently bought called No Man's Sky, and you've all probably heard of it by now. Now, I did a video on this, and it's probably the last video I uploaded before this video. And I was pretty complimentary about it. I thought it was okay. And I said, you know, that you should go buy it for yourself. Don't listen to that video anymore, because I've been playing a little bit more of No Man's Sky, and what I found is that it's just fucking boring. It's so fucking boring. Like, there is literally hardly anything to do in it at all. Once you get past that first few hours of the game, there are so many reviews saying this, and they're all so true. Once you get past the first couple of hours of the game, and you actually get into the game, it's nothing. There is nothing. There is no content. It's just the same cycle over and over again. And even I had no hype for this game. I didn't check about it. I didn't read about it. I didn't anything. I just found out that it was coming out. Found that it might be a good concept and something that I'd enjoy. And so I thought, you know what? I'll buy it. I'll see what it's like. And I bought it, and I recorded a video of it, of me playing it after I'd played it for, I don't know, maybe an hour. And it was good. It was good fun. The video was fun. I found the video fun, and I liked the game. Then I played another hour of it, and then I played another hour of it, and I decided that I didn't like the game, because it's literally just the same concept over and over and over again. There is nothing that you can do that's different in the game. So it's just collecting resources to either build a warp drive or just collecting them out in outer space. Because when you get to a better point in the game, you don't actually need to land on the planets. You can get everything you need from the space stations. There is no point to land on the planets. The planets, okay, they look good at first. They look great, don't they? You know, this one that we're looking at now looks fantastic, yeah? But it's just a reskin of every single planet that's out there. They're just all reskins. There's nothing different. There's no hostile mobs or anything like that. I thought there was going to be something like a fucking dinosaur planet where the mobs come after you. They chase you the fuck around. You lose your ship. Something happens to your ship, something like that. But there's nothing like that. You can't even control your ship. Like, I'm pulling down now. I'm mousing down, right? And the ship's not going down. It's not pointing down, not doing anything. The ship has a mind of its own. It literally controls itself. It doesn't let you go close to the ground or anything. It doesn't let you crash your ship, damaging it or whatever. There's no real I don't know. I don't know the word for it, but it's not very immersive when you get down to it. Because it just feels like a game that's telling you what to do. Except it's not. Except the game isn't telling you what to do. Because the game tells you nothing. The game tells you nothing. It doesn't tell you where to go. Except for the center of the galaxy. Okay, some people might like that. But it doesn't help you in any way. It does not help you. Like, it doesn't tell you the formula for a warp drive. I had, for a warp cell to fuel the warp drive. I had to find that online. I still haven't built it because I'm going to refund the fucking game after this video. But it doesn't help you at all. It just doesn't assist you. There's nothing new on planets. Like, what I was expecting was some planets where there's massive civilizations, there's massive buildings, there's planets, there's massive buildings for cities. I know that sounds a bit far-fetched, right? And a bit like, oh, we can't, that's not possible, with the technology that we have right now. But I'm sure that it is. I'm sure that it is. And the fact that there's so many planets, it's unnecessary. It really is unnecessary. There doesn't have to be that many planets, because when it comes down to it, like I said, they're all just reskins. So there's when it comes down to it, there's nothing different about them. Oh, there's the same resources on every single planet. There's never gonna be no iron, never gonna be no plutonium. There's never gonna be no fucking whatever the resources got. Gold. There's never gonna be no gold. It's the same things every time, and it gets boring. You know, like the ship doesn't really make a difference. There's no multiplayer. I know people sort of knew that, but I'm still not happy about that. The fact that there's no multiplayer. They sold it. They sold the game on that you could do anything, but you can't. You can't do anything. You can't. You can't. You can't just fucking shoot this cavern here, or these rocks and mine them. You can't do things like that. You can't, you know, make like I was expecting something where you'd have to spend like a few days on a planet. Maybe your ship went on cooldown and the days are harsh on the planet. You know, you've got to find food, you've got to find water, but there's nothing. There really isn't anything. There's no backstory. There's nothing. And at least they could have implemented a story, since it's basically a single-player game. They could have at least implemented some kind of background story, some kind of story to it. But they haven't. They haven't. And it's just, I don't know. It's just not good. And maybe even if you didn't have to do the story, you know, maybe you wouldn't even have to do it. But look, I'm not even touching the controls now. The ship is flying itself. That's fucking how in control the game is of itself. You know, you're not even in reality, you're not even that in control of the game when you're flying the ship. The ship is not, you can't tilt your head, so you can't look around your ship, right? This is the same screen that you're going to see in every ship you fly. It's just going to look like this inside. Okay? You know, and like I say, it's just the same thing every time, and I don't know. I'm just disappointed because I thought there'd be so much more for this game, and I really don't know what to say. I mean, look at this. Look where they're loading in now. The fucking, look at that. They're popping out of nowhere. Everything's popping out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. You know, it's a terribly optimized game. You know, people are having so many problems with on PC. It's just not built for PC. I mean, look at the options menu. That's the controls. The options menu. It's, I mean, you know, what? The graphic. What is that? What kind of options menu is that? You know, it's shit. It's just lacking in everything. I don't even know why my FPS is set to 30. I don't even know. I didn't fucking do that, but whatever. I don't even care because this game's fucking going after this. You know, it's just not a good game. I've completely changed my mind. I've completely swapped around. If you still want to try it, you should, but I highly I just say don't do it. Do not try the game. It's not, I wouldn't say it's worth it even to try. It's just a waste of money. You could try it for an hour or two and then get the refund, you know, because then, you know, you're not really giving them anything. You're just, you know, getting a refund because you're deciding you've seen what it's like for yourself. But you will see, if you do try it, you will see that it is a shitbox game. It is. It's just shit. You know, the same life forms every time. You know, I just don't know. It's same space stations, same life forms. You know, everything looks the same. Look, oh wow, look, I've already found that. Haha, wow, what a surprise. You know, it doesn't tell you how to do anything. It doesn't tell you how to craft things, particularly. You know, it just. Life support offline. It just. Suit power cells depleted. That's gonna fuck. Why is it telling me that? It's just annoying, really, and I just don't like the game anymore. And I wish that the game would have been so much better. You know, look at this here. Life support offline. Oh, fucking, I get it, but it's not letting me get in my ship because of this fucking thing on my screen. Can I get in my ship? Can I get in my ship? Can I get in my ship? Finally, now I can get in my fucking ship. You know, it's just I just don't like the game. I really don't. And I don't think that I ever will. And so now I'm going to go and uninstall the game, and I'm going to go and try and get a refund off Steam, because I'm so disappointed with the game. I'm so disappointed. Look, this game could have been amazing. It really could have. We all know this game could have been amazing. You know, I don't know how. I could probably think of things after this video. You know, for one, having civilizations and the actual civilizations. I know some people would say, "Oh, that might like your computer," but if they optimized it well, it wouldn't. It would not. You know, if they made it an online game, it wouldn't. If you had to load sectors, you know, it wouldn't lag as much. But no, it's not like that. There don't need to be this many planets. There really, really, really don't. You know, the game will have died out by the time that people have even explored half of the fucking universe. So, no, I am disappointed with the game, and I will now go and install it, and then refund it, and yeah, and I do not recommend buying the game. You just shouldn't. If you want to try it for an hour, refund it. Just don't spend your money on this game. Please don't spend your money on this game, because they sold it on so many promises, and yeah, maybe they were true, but I don't know. It's just they made it look like a fantastic game. They made it sound like a fantastic game. It's not. It's shit. You know? No, I'm so disappointed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, or well, not enjoyed it, but I hope you learned from it and from my mistake in buying this game. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I hope I get a fucking refund on this shit, because I want to spend this on a game that I'm actually going to enjoy. Anyway, I will hopefully see you in another video. And if I don't, then rest in peace. But, yeah. Goodbye, guys.